Hey, welcome back to Snap Bolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League. And today I'm going to be playing some Boros Monarchy. And this is a deck I've talked about a lot in my other games and my other leagues. I always say I should play it. Haven't gotten around to it quite yet. This deck is very strong, and I'm going to be playing it today, and I'm pretty excited. Before I get into the deck tech in the league, let me just say my channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Please go there and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm trying to grow my channel. There's a link down to the channel below. You can click on the dog in the bottom right corner of the video to subscribe as well. And just throw a like on this video. Really appreciate it. All right, let's get right into it. 21 lands, quad Boros Garrison. This is kind of your late game. There's some good combos with it in the deck, but it just increases your overall mana count just because like it adds 2 mana. So as you continue to make land drops, you end up with more mana once you run out of land drops. It also combos really nice with Faithless Looting because you can bring lands back to your hand and then discard them. So just a lot of nice synergies with Garrison here. Let's not take one out of the deck. It's just really good. And then we're playing 5 mountains, 7 plains. I think you want slightly more plains because as you can see, the deck is mostly white cards, but you do need a lot of red sources for your removal, your lootings, a braid. You have flashback on Rally the Peasants, which is red. And then look at the sideboard, tons of red cards. And then, of course, for Windscarred Crag, you don't need the new Snow Duel because you're not playing Skred. So I think Crag is actually better in this deck. Raven is like the new Pauper All-Star. It's just a good value card. It's just really good. You're not playing Core Skyfisher anymore. I don't think you really need to. But then we're also playing Seeker of the Way. This card is really nice in the deck. It's just like the lifelink body really allows you to race in a lot of different situations. And a lot of times the opponent cannot block because they're scared of you like playing a lightning bolt or an abrade or a strands or just anything. So this card is really strong in the deck. But essentially we're like a go wide deck with Squadron Hawk, Battle Screech, Raven Inspector adds to that, and then Rally the Peasants for the win. Battle Screech is a really key card. 4 mana, make 2 birds, and then flashback, 0 mana, but tap 3 white creatures. But all our creatures are white. And Battle Screech is just so good because if you control 1 white creature, let's say your board is Raven Inspector, you go Battle Screech, then you create 2 white birds. So now you have 3 white creatures, then you just tap them all, make 2 more birds. So for 4 mana, you get 4 birds, and then you just kill them next turn with Rally. Another key combo of the deck is Palace Sentinels. 4 mana, 2/4, you become the Monarch. Monarch is just busted, as we all know. But then you protect it with Strands. So a lot of games are like going looting, discarding Strands to the yard. Then Strands is flashback, tap a white creature you control to cast it. So if you just play Sentinels, you just tap Sentinels, cast Strands, protect the Monarchy, continue to draw cards. It's just insane. 1 Guardian of the Guild Pack, just because this card just beats some decks on its own. It's a nice like late game. I might have more of them, but I'm just trying 1 for now. 4 mana is a lot, and I did want a lot of Palace Sentinels, so going with just the 1. And then 2 Journey and 1 Oblivion Ring is kind of the classic removal suite. I'm not trying anything crazy with this deck. This deck is actually, I think, card for card, the deck that just won the most recent Pauper Challenge. As you can see, there's 4 Cleansing Wildfire in the sideboard. That's mostly for Tron in the challenge, I think, but I still like it. I still like it against Ponza. It's really good against other decks with a lot of bounce lands. It's good at, Tron, Ponza, and other bounce lands. Specifically, Tron is really nice to have the Wildfire, so I'm just going to leave them all on the board and call it a day. 4 Pyroblasts, 2 Shamans, 1 Shenanigans, because this card can also just beat Affinity, so like we have a lot of hate for that matchup. 2 Cannonades, just because this kills like all of our own creatures, and 2 Lone Missionaries for burn. So that's the deck. I mean, I think this deck is very strong. It's a really good mid-range deck. And the late game plan of just killing them with a Rally is actually real. Squadron Hawk is a nice one. So let's go with it. Do I own the other? Do I own the other version of art of Squadron Hawk? I kind of like the OG art better. I think I might pause and get the original art. Let me just see. 1 second. All right. After a quick detour, we now have the OG art Squadron Hawk, and we're ready to battle. I'll see you in round one. All right. Welcome to round one. We're against Stratus. And I think this is a mulligan, just one land. Doesn't quite get there. Opponent's on the mulligan as well. This hand is clunky, but I'm going to keep it. We have good mana, sort of. I mean, our mana is clunky too, but we at least get up to a reasonable amount of mana. I'm going to keep. Considering what to put back, I mean, I could just put back land. I could put back Strands or Bolt. I think I like putting back one Bolt, keeping all the lands. I want to get up to like a good amount of lands here. We'll see what we're up against here. Plains go. This could be the mirror. Oh no, it's Monowhite. Okay. I don't like them leading Trailblazer either. That's like basically what I did not want to see. I'm glad I kept the Strands though. That could buy us time. It's gonna be rough here though for sure. If they just like suit up their Trailblazer and make it like a 2/6 or something here, or even bigger, it's gonna be rough. Yep. I mean, turn 2, 5/9 attacking. Like, okay, that's what that deck does when it draws well. They're at 2 cards in hand. I think we're just dead to that. I'm gonna try to play it. I think I'm gonna go Lightning Bolt your thing, play Boros Garrison. Maybe I can get to a point where I can start like playing Prismatic Strands and then draw more strands and then get out of it. There's nothing they can really do about Prismatic Strands, so I can buy up to 2 turns per strands that I draw. So that's the hope. Okay. O-Ring. Of course I have all tap lands. I think I'm just gonna go tap land, pass, and then on their upkeep I'm gonna try to Abrade the Deathblade Elite and then O-Ring the Trailblazer. So we might be able to get out of this. Yeah, I also have Journeys. So this game is not over. They may save this, they may not care about it. Okay, they're going Emerge Unscathed. I think I'm fine with that. I mean, maybe they have another one, but if not, I get to O-Ring this. Okay, yeah, they don't have any more. Wow. That was, I think, a terrible Emerge Unscathed. They should not have saved this. So now I just get to go O-Ring, get Trailblazer out of there. They have 0 cards, and then they only have 2 power on board. I think opponent did not play well here, and they're definitely giving me a chance to win because now I have a lot of gas. Like I can Hawk, I can play multiple Hawks next turn. I still have a Strands in hand and a Battle Screech. Like, okay, that was a decent top deck, but I still think I'm favored. Going only to 4. They have 0 cards. Let's see, I have 5 mana potentially. I think I want to just go play Hawk, get 3 Hawks, play another Hawk, and play a tap land. I'm not really in danger of dying, and I'd rather play Hawk right now. Yeah, I want to use the ability. Search for 3. Yep. Play another one, and then play another tap land. No. Yeah, I think I'm looking okay. Yeah, they can eat 1 Hawk here, but that's okay. I can buy, like I said, a million turns. I can find another Journey or O-Ring or a removal spell for this. They have 1 card left. So they provoke that. Sure. I just chump. Another Boros Garrison. All right, I have potentially 6 mana. I think I'm just going to go Screech plus Flashback Screech plus Hawk. Seems good to me. Battle Screech, play Hawk. I guess I just attack for 1 too. Let's flashback this. Attack for 1. If I draw a Rally the Peasants, I can certainly win this game. And if not, I can still just Strands, name White. They have 2 cards in hand. Not that scared of what they could be. I have Bolts that are good draws. I have Journeys that are good draws. I have a lot of good draws here. All right, they're eating a bird. Sure. All right, there's Lightning Bolt. I'll probably go for this on their upkeep. I think I'll start just by attacking with everything. I still have Strands, so I'm not really in any danger at all of dying. Then I'll just go tap these 2 actually to Hawk, because I'm going to garrison back a mountain here. I guess I could garrison back a Windscarred Crag. I don't need extra mana, and I'd rather have the 1 life than an untapped land. Doesn't really matter, but do I go for a Lightning Bolt on upkeep? Actually, I don't even know if I need to. I think I do go for it. I don't think there's a major reason to not go for it here. Like, if they have another Emerge Unscathed, that's fine. I'm pretty far ahead at this point. If they just... They're going mutagenic. Okay. If they just had not gone for Emerge Unscathed, I think I would have lost this game to their 5/9. Instead, they wanted to protect a Deathblade. So they want to trade Hawk for Deathblade here, or they have another pump spell. Right, I think I'm just going to let this happen and not Strands here. I don't know if I need to Strands. Oh, they're choosing to not use it. Okay, so they want to get in for 4 damage. I see. I'm going to let them get in for 4, considering I still have Strands. So if they go for second mutagenic here, I fog it. All right, so they're just fogging this one. Okay, I'm going to go to 1. Again, 1 is fine, considering I have Strands versus that deck. Okay, let's play this land they know about and attack with all. And then I'm just going to play into Strands next turn, no matter what. Oh, that was a mistake. I needed to leave up 1 bird. Actually, I don't think there's any way they can counter this, so I think this is actually fine. They probably just won't use Provoke, is my guess. Maybe they should eat 1 bird here, so I don't have lethal, but... Oh no, I do have lethal, because I just go for Strands, name White. Then they lose. Yeah, so they're not using Provoke, which is wrong, but it doesn't really matter. I just go for Strands now. Name White, and then they die to my Hawks. Whew. See, I think I want... Maybe do I just not sideboard? I think my main deck is reasonable against them. Braid is not that good. I mean, Cannonade is reasonable, right? But they just have... Even if they go wide, I also go wide. So I think I want to reserve Cannonade for more things like just like Elves when they're really, really trying to go wide. Lone Missionary is like reasonable, but I think everything else in my deck is good too. I think I'm just going to run it. I wonder if opponent just ran it back too. I'm going to keep this hand. They kept 7, so lucky. A Monowhite Menace keeps 7? No 1-drop though? Okay. Just a Crag. Go. Next turn, I'll see what they do. If they play a creature, I probably just want to Flame Slash it and play Garrison, honestly. And then turn 3, I can play like Seeker or Hawk plus tap land again. I think that's probably better. They didn't have a 1-drop. I feel like they have to tap out for their 2-drop. Okay, they just don't want to play a 2-drop. That's good for me too. Now I'm just going to go Seeker of the Way. They don't really have much removal. So now I think what they're going to do is going to play a 3rd land and then play a 2-drop with Emerge Unscathed or like some type of protection available. And then that's okay. Deathblade. Sure. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. Are they going to suit it up right now? Do put a Sentinel's Eyes on it. Okay. Untapped red source, maybe? No. So I am somewhat in trouble in the sense that I don't have really a good instant speed play to play here. I guess what I could do, this is a 2/2 vigilance. I could attack and see if they block just to start. I think I like that line. And then I can abrade. Okay, they're not going to block. So I have a couple options. I can go for abrade right now. I can play Hawk. I don't really want to draw any cards right now, though. If I play abrade, they're almost 100% going to play Emerged Unscathed. If I let them untap, they're probably going to play more enchantments on this. And I don't get to abrade then. I think I'd rather lifelink and force them to use like one of their removal spells right now. Actually getting to lifelink is pretty huge. Even if they get to untap and kill my Seeker. I think I'm going for this. Again, it's not great. Okay, they're going for Blessing. Well, I'm glad they didn't block. So now I just gain 3, play Garrison, bounce Plains. And then they can probably play any enchantment on this and then kill my Seeker with Provoke. But if they don't play another enchantment here, I can still Flame Slash this. So they have to have another protection spell, which they could certainly have, but I have to block. But I'm just going for Flame Slash here, I think. Okay, Lightning Bolt. I don't think that does that much. Let's go land. Flame Slash this. Hope it works. Okay, so they're going to go Benevolent Blessing named Red. That's actually interesting. Because I can still draw a Journey or O-Ring. I think I'm just going to pass the turn now. I'm still at 24, so I'm fine to just like take hits off of this for a little while. Buys me time to find Journey, and I can start playing Hawks like next turn. I think playing a Hawk this turn that just gets eaten is not that great. I think I'd rather wait, leave up Bolt. Yeah, I'm going to try to Bolt that for sure. They'd have to have specifically Mutagenic to play around this. Yeah, nice. Okay. So I have 4, 5 mana. I guess I'm just going Hawk, Hawk. It's not that great, but it buys me time. I like the OG art on the Hawk better than the alternate art, the F&M promo. Looks dope. See the other 3 Hawks in the background there, and I don't know. The other ones pretty sick too, honestly. I like the other one too, but I just like the OG. This one just looks like classic to me. All right, so I think they're gonna provoke here. I think what I lose to is another Benevolent Blessing, but I still have a chance to beat that with Strands, although that'll be tough. Especially because their thing has Vigilance, yeah. All right, another Strands. Just the Vigilance just is like killing me. Let's just go Battle Screech Flashback. Call it a day. Then just pass. They eat one of our birds or our hawk. But this still buys us a lot of time. I don't want to play Seeker again because I don't want it just to get eaten quite yet. Actually, they can't really go Benevolent Blessing Name White because this says this effect doesn't remove. Oh, this effect doesn't remove auras and equipment that are already attached. So they can go Benevolent Blessing Name White. Wow. So again, if they have Benevolent Blessing, I think I'm dead. I might be able to set up some type of Rally the Peasants. Maybe I can play out like all my creatures next turn. Which one did they target? Nothing? Which one has to block? This one? Okay. I don't know if they should provoke my actual hawk. I don't know if it matters. It probably does not. So they have 3 cards in hand. Bolt. I could play 1 hawk, and then I could strands. I think I like getting the strands train going. So I think I'm going to attack. Yeah, then I'm going to start just casting prismatic strands every turn for 4 turns. And then I also get to attack while doing so. I think I kind of have this. This card is insane. Also, Hawk is a pretty nice one. I have never played a game of Boros Monarchy before. This is my first game ever of Boros Monarchy, but I think the deck is fairly self-explanatory. Faithless Looting can be tough to play, but I think otherwise the deck isn't too hard to pilot, and I think it's really powerful, so that helps. All right, again, I'm going to start Strandsing now. It's good to get it down so I can start flashing it back for 0 mana. And I just want to keep my board presence big so I can just start killing them in the air with my birds. Name White. I guess I don't F6 because I can flash it back if I need to for some reason. Oh, I have to block. But I have protection, or I prevent all damage from white sources this turn. Yeah, this card is insane. I think this matchup is pretty favorable for us. Oh, there's Rally. So they're just dead on board. Okay. Easy. Monowhite. I think that I stand by it. That deck is not good. It beat me a couple times in previous leagues, but I stand by that deck is trash. I will not be playing a league of that, so do not suggest it. All right, got him. Defeated the Mono White Menace. That deck, even though it's trash, it's kind of my nemesis at this point, and I'll see you in round 2. Let's go. All right, welcome to round 2 against Sharkcaster Mage. Pretty sure I've played them before, maybe in other formats, not Pauper, maybe in Pauper, I don't really recall. But I'll keep this clunky hand. We have a turn 2. Oh, we're on the draw too. That's kind of unfortunate. Against the blue deck. Yeah. Maybe we'll have something good we can draw, like a lightning bolt or another spell we can play. They went Ponder, no Shuffle. There's a Thraben, just not ideal. We'll just pass. Mountain go, they pass, sure. We have to discard a card here. Feels bad. Probably just discard a Strands though. Not the worst. They're running out spells that are okay. So we might be up against mono blue, we might be up against blue red. No ninja? No, they haven't. Okay, well, probably have to just journey that. Don't want to mess around. Want to take care of that while they're tapped out. And preordain. Okay. So we know they have a spell stutter in hand. One top, one bottom. Plains? No. Journey. Get their thing. Pass. Okay. We definitely want to draw more white sources, which is why we have 7 plains, 5 mountains. I think 5 mountains is even potentially too many. Again, this is my first time playing the deck. The deck is pretty much all white spells. You have Looting, though, which you do want red mana for early. You have Bolt, which you want red mana for early. But again, the deck is mostly red spells. Wonder what version of blue-red they're on. Mountain. Brutal. I don't really want my Squadron Hawk to get countered, but I also don't want to run Thraben into a Spell Stutter Sprite. The problem is, I think if I Sentinels, it's just going to draw a counterspell for sure. I think that's worth, actually. It uses my mana really efficiently, and if they counter this, they counter it. If they don't, I might get to flashback Strands, which is nice. Okay, they let it resolve. That's interesting. I guess they can let it resolve and then flash in Spell Stutter and then counter my flashback Strands. But that's a lot that has to go right, and they still have to kill this, and I still draw 1 card. So I thought they were just going to counterspell this, but looks like not. I might get to do the combo of flashback Strands, Sentinels into flashback Strands. That's the goal, at least. Thraben, okay. Frantic Inventory, okay. It looks like they're just standard blue-reds, like Fae. I think this is a good matchup for us in general, although our draw is pretty awkward here. I could have flashback Strands in response to this. I probably should have. Because they could find a counter spell here. Yeah, maybe they just didn't have a counter for this. 2 top. I definitely should have flashed this back in response. Again, if they go counterspell on this, it's not the end of the world. Scred the Palace Sentinels. It's kind of interesting because I still have the Monarch. I know I don't have my creature out anymore. I guess they're planning to spell stutter like whatever creature I play. Plains. Close. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed here because they might not have counterspell though. I think I'm gonna take a weird play. I'm gonna play Crag, pass the turn, and then I'm gonna just plan on playing a Strands on their upkeep. Bolt, not quite. But I think if I played any creature, either of these, Hawk or Inspector, it would have gotten at least Spellstutter Sprite. But this way, I play around Spellstutter, and I just try to Strands name blue. And if they don't have exactly Counterspell, yeah, then I get to hold on to the Monarch, which is exactly what I want to do. Then next turn, I can jam 2 white creatures, and if they don't counter both of them, then I can flashback Strands. So I like my line. I think they have another spell stutter in hand, and they miss on Augur, Classic. And they hit for 0. O-Ring. Okay. I think I lead on maybe in Thraben. Either one gets spell stuttered, and I don't really want my hawk to get spell stutter spreaded. Yeah. So they spell stutter that, sure. They can't have another spell stutter. So now I go for hawk. Then they can end up turn bolt it. I think I'm going to go for strands, hardcast strands one more time. It's kind of a weird line again, but they showed they didn't have counterspell. They didn't find it here. I just want to hold on to the monarch as long as possible. Let's just go hardcast strands one more time. Continue. Oh, they have. Oh, no, of course. Now spell stutter counters it. I mean, I guess they had this anyway, so they would have countered my creature. They get to take the monarch here. I am in kind of rough shape now. But I'll just play out. Oh, and Ninja. Wow, they have a good draw here. Even. Oh, they got back their Augur. Jeez. Oh, no, they got back a spell stutter. What am I saying? Wait, is that right? Oh, no, no. They did get back Augur. Okay. Palace Sentinels. Wow. I'm just going to play that. Because I can flashback strands with that. I can resolve it here. Take the monarchy back. I guess I can play two creatures. But yeah. Just go strands. That was an incredible. Or Sentinels. That was an incredible draw. And I also get to resolve Hawk. Get 3 more Hawks. So good in this matchup. Resolving Hawk is like so key in this matchup. I've played blue-red a lot. And when the Boros opponent resolves Hawk, it's so bad for you. And I think this Sentinels is really bad for the opponent as well, considering that I have double strands in the yard. Oops. This is why Basic Mountain is not nearly as good as Basic Plains. Now I get to get triple Hawk, go up to 7 cards in hand. That's a huge problem for them. Like, I might not even need to strands this turn, which is insane. Oh, I should have gotten 2 Hawks. Forgot about Monarch. All right, that's a mistake. But that's okay. I'll just discard looting here. I know that's a mistake for sure, but is what it is. I should have gotten 2. Just a learning experience there. I'll get better. So they attack with both. So I get to go block 1, and then I think I am going to go flashback strands. Yeah, they could counter it, but if they don't, I just get to kill a hawk or kill a spell stutter and keep my hawk. All right, so this resolves. Sure. And then do I flashback the other strands? I feel like yes, I do want to keep the monarchy. I get to play multiple hawks next turn. They have a counter spell. 4th spell stutter. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. So I trade, they take the monarch. And they preordain. Okay. They're tapped out, but I don't have much going on. They have the monarchy. Boros Garrison. That's not a terrible draw. Like I could O-ring the Augur of Boros and then attack, and they don't really have any great blocks. They'll have to like chump or triple block. But triple block is really risky against a lightning bolt effect. I'm just wondering if it's better to go like just play double hawk pass, let them draw 1 more card off monarchy, and then try to take it back. I could even play Seeker of the Way plus Hawk this turn. Just resolve Seeker. All these spell stutters were just so good this matchup. In a way, just like playing double Hawk. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hawk, no. Hawk, no. Boros Garrison, Bounce Mountain, pass. I get to draw one more card off Monarch, but I'm building up a board presence again. I can definitely come back here. They're attacking with just Augur. I mean, I'll take one, sure. I'm not going to get my Palace Sentinels lightning bolted here. That telegraphs that they have lightning bolt for sure, or they're just trying to get in for a free 1 damage. Sure. All right, Battle Screech is actually a good draw. Kind of like just playing that. Like even if they counter it, I get to flash it back. Seems kind of insane to me. It's hard for them to deal with so many flyers. They don't have any more spell stutters because we see all 4 of them here. Right, counter spell. Sure. Now let's go Hawk. It resolves. Okay. Just flashback Screech. I know my blocks are a little bit worse here. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to pass. I want to leave back a blocker for Ninja at least. And Frantic Inventory. Okay. That's bad for me. Scred. Jeez. I think I lose now. My mana was just a little bit too awkward. Wow, they're staying back with Spell Stutters? I guess they don't want me to take the Monarchy and then be able to hold on to it. Now I have to somehow hope that I can resolve this Seeker of the Way and have it not die to Lightning Bolt, but they telegraphed Lightning Bolt earlier and I'm pretty sure they have it. So I'm kind of worried about this Seeker just dying. Let's lead Thraben. I might O-ring a Spell Stutter and try to take the Monarchy, but they're at 20, that's the problem. Let's just lead another Thraben here. Resolves. Let's play Seeker. See if that resolves. It does. I wonder if I want to O-ring a Ninja. I don't think I do. I think I want to go O-ring. And then I think I'm going to target a Spell Stutter Sprite and try to take the Monarchy. Oh, they're going to counterspell it? Okay. They did have counterspell that entire time. Kill this. Abrade the Seeker. Okay. I'll just pass. Guess they have the Monarchy, but there's nothing I can really do here. Frantic Inventory, draw 3. Yeah, this is the next version of blue-red that I want to try. I'm going to go for double block, and yeah, they have a lightning bolt here, but I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Don't want to let them just keep drawing off this. I guess I could have gone for triple block. I didn't really love that either. I guess I could have gone for quad block. That probably would have been the play, honestly. Get their ninja off the table. Battle Screech, that's a good draw. And Lightning Bolt. I also have this Faithless Looting for when I draw more lands. I can just discard them. Splash this back. I don't think they have any main deck Electrickeries or anything. Then let's just go... I guess I can just go Crack Clue now, actually. I don't think I want to attack. I'm not going to play this Plains because I might discard it to Looting. I think I'm just going to go for an upkeep Lightning Bolt on their Ninja. They've already played 2 counterspell, or 3 counters, and all 4 spell stutters, so I don't think they really have counter spells left. Yeah, this is looking decent, actually. I know they have the Monarchy, but everything they have is like 1 for 1. And all my spells, like Battle Screech, is just making 4 things. So that's like a 4 for 1. All right, I'll take 1 here. I guess I could get triple Lightning Bolted at some point. I can't play around everything, though. I also can draw Rally the Peasants. All right, Flame Slash. Let's lead Faithless Looting. See if it resolves. It does. We'll discard Looting and land. What do I want to attack with? Potentially everything. They have 7 cards. I'm at 9. They would have 4 power attackers back. I think I just go attack with everything and then play my 2 spells. Again, they don't have that many counter spells left in their deck. Taking back the Monarchy here would be good. I do not have Rally the Peasants. Right, they're trading. They're probably going to Lightning Bolt something. No. Okay, I take the Monarchy back. That's what I like to see. Then I'll just go Seeker of the Way and try to Flame Slash this. I don't think they have any more counters. I'll just wait till I draw a land to flashback Looting. Right, that's their last counterspell. I draw a card. It's a land. Okay. Preordain. Looking for a removal spell for this, I'm sure. Try to take back the Monarchy. A lot of times, these versions of the deck only play 2 Lightning Bolt, so I'm hoping that's the case. Okay, they take back the Monarch, sure. They have 19 cards. Oh, Ninja? That's bad. You get to replay Augur. I can still win here. Somehow. They put Ponder into their hand. They'll probably cast Ponder. What a crazy game. I think both of us are playing really quick, really fast. Pauper's getting more popular, and I think there's more good players playing it now than there used to be. Brainstorm, sweet. This is a lot of fun. What do they got? I'm going to plan on just leading on a flashback Looting here. Palace Sentinels. Still just lead on flashback Looting. See what I draw. Land or Rally the Peasants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they played all their counterspells and spell stutter sprites. 1, 2, 3, 4 counters down. 1, 2, 3, all 4 spell stutters down as well. I don't think they play any more counters. I'm actually just going to weirdly discard this Lightning Bolt and just go for the win here. I guess they could have a removal spell, but even then, this puts them in a really rough spot. I guess they could have double removal spell, but I'm going for it here. Just go Rally. Flashback Rally. It's so much damage. This card's insane. Scred and another Scred. Or lethal. Oh no, they go to 1. Okay. I have the Monarchy as well. I draw a card. They're at 1. I have 3 lethal threats, and they'd have to have double bolt to kill me. Which I don't. They have 4 cards in hand. I think they only have 2 bolts in their deck. That's what most people play these days. I think that's wrong. I think 4 bolt is good. Another Battle Screech. All right. I think this is a good matchup for us, honestly. We get to bring in 4 Pyroblasts as well. I think they're dead. Fairy Seer. Okay, that deals with 1 bird. They're going to scry looking for Bolt, I guess. They have not played any Lightning Bolts yet. I kind of put them on a Bolt earlier, so they could just need 1 more Bolt for the win. They could attack for 3 and play 2 Bolts. 2 cards on top? No. They must have it then. Oh, Ninja plus Bolt? Yeah. Maybe I misplayed this. I maybe wasn't supposed to go for the double. Yeah. I mean, I went for the rally, flashback, rally. I could have just played Palace Sentinels instead. Just attack, play Palace Sentinels. I feel like going for the win there was okay. I'm not really sure. That was close. That was a really good game. It's tough to say. I think I want all this in this matchup. Again, I'm still learning this deck. And what is not very good? I mean, Abraid's a little clunky. It's not bad. I think it's worse than these, though. Guardian of the Guild pack is actually good. I think O-Ring is not necessary. I don't know if Journey is necessary either. Maybe it's like worse than my Lightning Bolts, Flame Slash, and Cannonades. It's just like kind of clunky. I'm not worried about any big creatures from them. I guess they could have Spire Golem, but they've shown they already don't have that. They drew their entire deck there. And I can board out like 2 looting, just because this matchup does get really grindy. I don't know if other people play like this, but yeah, I don't love looting. I also don't think Willing Missionary is good enough because they have Augur. I'd rather have Thraben. Yeah, this looks fine. Let's go with it. We had an awkward draw there as well. Wow, 0 land. I definitely didn't play perfectly, but that's my inexperience with the deck kind of showing. I maybe didn't need to go for Rally. Could have waited one more turn. I'm just going to put back a Strands here. I think all these Pyroblasts are good. Most of their spells are blue in their deck. Alright, Fjord. I think I'm going to go Crag, because I want to be able to counter an Augur here. Yeah. I don't need the upkeep stop right now. Or the end step stop yet. Oh yeah. Just red blast that. We got more where that came from. And now we can play Boros Garrison and leave up another Pyroblast. Not going to play Seeker here. Just wait on that. Again, I'd much rather leave up Pyroblast for like another Augur. Play another one. Oh, land into another Augur, please. That'd be so good for me. No, they're not going to bite. Okay, that's fine. Now I'll play Seeker plus tap land. If they go for Counterspell, I'll counter back, I think. I'll probably just bolt this. I'll just have to take my licks if that's the case. Resolves. Nothing I can do there. Having multiple Pyroblasts here is great, though. Preordain, I'll let that resolve. Just going to counter the things that matter a little bit more than that. And they're passing, okay. Plan go. I'm not going to counter a frantic inventory here. Just let that resolve for sure. Trying to play fast, trying to stay ahead on time. Strands, it's a reasonable draw. I think we're kind of like the go long deck in this matchup. We got kind of unlucky that we had to burn all of our Strands early. Right, this I will counter. I don't think I want them to draw 2 cards. And they showed kind of there that they do not have Spellsetter Sprite, or they didn't want to go for it maybe. Just jam a Seeker here. Are they going to shred it? I think I go for Strands if they do. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Because I can always flashback Strands now that this resolved. Keeping a Seeker around seems great to me. And they have to have like removal spell plus counter spell here to deal with this. Okay, Battle Screech. That's actually good. Because I can go Battle Screech, Flashback, Battle Screech. And I know they could kill a Seeker at that point, but yeah, I think this is great. Battle Screech is like a really annoying card for that deck. Let's Flashback, and then, yeah, they can go for Lightning Bolt right now, but I can even try to counter that with like a Lightning Bolt on their face if I choose. But yeah, okay. I guess they could have Cannonade as well here. I still have Strands in the yard, so they can't really do that. Yeah, Strands just being 0 mana Flashback is so insane. Kind of want to just Pyroblast this. But I also think I can just let it resolve. Counter something more impactful, perhaps. I can just Lightning Bolt that Augur. Oh, they put Cannonade into their hand? Ugh. That's disgusting. I think I'm going Lightning Bolt on Augur to start. I guess I could just start with looting at this point, but there's nothing I really want to discard. I think I can wait on this looting, just take it slow. Wait till I draw lands to discard to this looting. They can't cast Cannonade right now. Casting Scred on that. Again, I need to play around Cannonade on my birds. I just need to keep all my birds alive, basically. So I think I just have to let this resolve, even though it's kind of unfortunate. I need to play around Cannonade, which I know they have. Then this Bolt is going to resolve. And then I can just attack for 3, I guess. I get attack for 2. Because then if they go, they'd have to have untapped a red source. I think I can attack for 3. Then keep Strands plus Pyroblast up here. I'm not going to looting yet. I guess I could discard this Cannonade, but I'll wait for one more bad card to looting. Or maybe next turn I'll looting. I think I like just waiting a little bit here. Preordain, that can resolve. They're trying to set up a board state where they can deal with this, but bottom. Looks like they cannot deal with it as of right now. Brainstorm, that's fine. They have 2 inventories in yard. Super interesting matchup. I mean, I'm ahead on time. Both of us are playing really fast. This is just like tons of actions to take in this matchup. Land, go. They might try to Cannonade at some point. Hawk is great. I think I'm going to commit more to the board with this Hawk. I'm not sure if I should. I think I'll at least play 1 Hawk. If they try to counterspell, I can counter back. Yeah, I want to use the ability. I can just not play these Hawks out, though. I wonder if I should play 1 of them. Then I have Pyroblast plus Strands up. I think I like playing 0 of them. My board presence is already like pretty massive. I think I like just waiting. Like, they're going to go for Cannonade here. I'm in a Strands. I can Pyroblast back. I'm just going to attack with everything except Hawk. They're going to take 4. And I'm just going to pass the turn. Again, I'm going to keep waiting on looting, as funny as that is. All right, they go for this. Let's go for Strands. They might be able to set up a second Cannonade, but then I just sandbagged so much stuff I can just refill. And they need another Cannonade, basically. Pro red. My hand is like fantastic. 6 cards in hand. And they have to have another Cannonade right now, basically. Wonder if I'm supposed to looting right now. I think I just attack with everything. Again, I don't even really want to commit anything more to the board. If they want to just take 5, I think that's fine. They're going for cannonade. Okay. I have to let that resolve because I don't have anything. Now I can just start playing stuff out. Hawk. I think I just play 3 things out here. No. This is why I just did not play any extra things to the board because I was going to force them to like play multiple wraths anyway. I actually don't even want to play Thraben because it just gets countered right now by Spell Stutter. Potentially I should have played it earlier. Ooh, Stormbound Geist, that is annoying. They're at 10. I'm not going to go for the Lightning Bolt on that yet. Seeker of the Way. That's interesting. I think I'm actually going to lead Thraben. If they go for Spell Stutter, I can bolt it. Yeah, resolves. That's nice. Let's go Seeker. And pass the turn. Just planning on cracking this clue here. Again, it looks weird to just wait on Faithless Looting, but I think that's how you want to play it. Alright, that resolves. Nothing I can do about that. I'm not really interested in bolting that. Wow, they're attacking? They're going for Ninja? They are going for Ninja. And I think I Lightning Bolt this. If they go for Spell Stutter, I think that's okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. They just draw a card, but my board is decent here. Land. They can't replay Stormbound Geist. Battle Screech. That's a good one. Let's just lead on that. Do they have Counterspell? Even if they do, I get to flash it back. Just going to continue to wait on Faithless Looting here. I think I'm going for flashback. I'm not playing around more cannonades at this point, I don't think. I'm not really playing around this ninja either. I'm just going to jam. They're going for the counterspell on the flashback. Interesting. Do they have a third cannonade? Maybe. If they do, they do. Yeah, they're going to draw, but they're at 9. Again, I do not hate my position. Stormbound Geist, sure. Do they... Oh, they just played a Fjord, I see. Oh, Red Blast is good. And I don't really want a Faithless Looting yet, but I think I can. I can discard this Cannonade. I don't want a Cannonade on this board. All right. I'm at 19. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana left. I think I can just discard Cannonade plus Plains. I think I'd rather have the Crag, actually. I'm not going to flashback looting yet anyway. Just go Crag. I think past the turn. Could go for Red Blast Ninja on upkeep, but I think I can just quad block it. I guess I'm just going to play out a Hawk here, leave up Clue. Pass the turn. I feel like they might have Spell Stutter Sprite here. I don't really want to run into that with this if I can help it. But again, I'm not going to attack into that Stormbound this turn, maybe next turn. I'm not going to play around Cannonade at this point since they've already played 2 of them. Really long, grueling match here. Brainstorm, I'll let that resolve. Again, I'd rather just crack Clue, if anything. If they go for attack with Ninja, I think I will quintuple block it, 5 block it. They are going for that, yeah. I guess the most they could play is 2 removal spells, but they're going to get to kill 2 flyers with this anyway. I think this is fine. Just want to get that off the board. Oops, I don't want to F6 here. Trying to play fast because time does matter. If I win this game, there's an entire game left, which is going to be pretty intense. So they're going to kill 2 birds. I can start attacking with this. This cannot block it. Draw a card. Thraben, sounds good. Strands. Strands is good too. Attack for 1. Braid my Thraben, resolves. Just gonna play this, probably crack my clue now if it resolves. Yep, figured they had the spell stutter, I'll try to counter it. Do they have second spell stutter? Dispel. Okay, nothing I can do here. Just resolves. Pass the turn. 20 to 9, they have 1 card, I have 1 card. We each have close to equivalent board positions. This is obviously better than my board, but I can try to double block plus strands here. Then their thing becomes a 3/3. They do have a looting in the yard. I think I'm just taking 2. I guess they could ninja here. Yeah, I think I'm fine just taking 2 there. Seeker, okay. I think I'm going to attack with both. Well, maybe I should have played Seeker first so I could flashback strands if I need to. Well, I think I'm fine just trading here. And I'll just play Seeker and pass. I won't flashback looting yet. Scred that. Okay, I'll go for strands now. They only have 1 card left. Strands, name red. Okay, now we have strands and looting in yard. And they just have a Stormbound, guys. They can't even block this Seeker. That's pretty bad for them. Flashback looting, trigger, prowess, and lifelink. Yield and yield. Rally. Don't mind if I do. I think I still just attack with just Seeker. Because I want to leave up flashback strands with my bird. They have 2 cards in hand. Don't think I'm going for a rally here. I don't think I need to yet. Could have gone for it just for more damage, but allow draw 3. That's good. Really good. They're still going to need something to deal with this. If they attack and put Ninja in, I can consider just strandsing it because that's kind of a desperation play from them, honestly. All right, they're not attacking. Lightning bolt that. All right, let's flashback strands. Name red. Another lightning bolt. Dispel. All right, well, I can actually let this dispel resolve and then play rally in order to save my thing. So this is a 3/3, and then I rally, try to make it a 4/4. And then I can flashback rally for the win. Nice. Looks like it's going to work. Land, go. All right, I'm going for it. Cannonade? Sure. Attack. Flashback rally. Dispel. All right. I could go for Cannonade here, surprisingly. They have 1 card left. Oh no, it's not lethal. All right, I'll just pass. It's 1 short of lethal. That was a second dispel. All right, we got him. 5 minutes to 7.5. Whew! This league has already been an hour? Jesus Christ. This game is insanely long. Definitely do not like Cleansing Wildfire. A Braid is fine. I think I kind of like this build. I think like you saw, I just had looting that game and I just was like holding it and holding it, waiting for more lands to discard. I think going down to 2 looting is fine in this grinding matchup. I want as much gas as possible. I don't want to like loot away any good cards. I only want to loot away lands in the later game basically in this matchup. I think I like this. Let's run it. Rally seems insane. This matchup I think is great for us. But I've been on mulligan a lot here. All right, I'm going to keep this. I have to put back a card. Easy Hawk. I'll just go Crag Go. I thought one of these was a Boros Garrison, but it's fine. They resolve an Augur, I get to resolve a Hawk. They don't. I'm not going to play Hawk into Counterspell. Not yet, at least. Was a reason to keep one of the Hawks, but I think I like just not doing that. Again, I'm pretty far ahead on time, too, so there's definitely time pressure on the opponent. Both of us have played really fast. It's like, it's really tough here. Top with Preordain. All right, that's scary. All Screech is good. Gonna just pass here. My hand is strong as long as I draw lands. Augur resolves. They put Scred into their hand. Okay. Gonna go for a Lightning Bolt here. They want a Spell Stutter, they can. They don't. Alright, no land is bad. Maybe I just go for Hawk now. It is kind of bad if it gets countered, but I think I need to do something. Alright, gets countered. I mean, I want my other stuff to resolve as well. Like, my hand is strong. I just need to... Oh, that was a good draw. I just need to play stuff. I'm really glad I played the first Hawk, considering I just hit the second. I think I just get one. No, I'll get both. I'll draw a land here, right? Trying to play really fast. I'm ahead on time, so I can put pressure on the opponent this way. I think I'm actually not going to play Faithless Looting, as funny as that is. I just want to grind. They can Cannonade, sure. Like, being ahead on time is so important, as you can see here. Wait, let's attack first. Trying to play super fast. I think opponent is trying to play really fast too. They're kind of trying to put the time pressure on me, but I'm pretty far ahead on time, but by like 2 minutes. Cannonade resolves. I still have Pyroblast. I still have this looting. Like, this is looking good. They have a Spell Stutter here. It's annoying, yes, but it's not like game over. I can Cannonade, wrath their board potentially. Rally. Man, I am missing on lands pretty hard here. I can Cannonade, give them a 3/3 flyer. I don't love that. They have 5 cards in hand. I think I just pass. If they go for Ninja, then I'll Cannonade. They could counter it maybe, but I'm going to go for it. All right, they have the Dispel. I get to draw. This is rough for me here. I need to draw something. Land. Land is good. I wonder if I just go for Guardian of the Guild back here. I think I do. They have to have exactly counterspell. Otherwise, I'm just taking 2 in the air and I like infinitely chump this ninja. This is kind of a rough spot for them here, and my hand is so good now. Okay, resolves. I think I'm just going for hardcast Battle Screech here. Maybe even no flashback on Battle Screech. Again, I'm ahead on time. Yeah, I like it. Just gonna go play it, no flashback. Counterspell, sure. No attack. Again, I can take 2 here. Okay, they're gonna try to hit for 3, sure. I'm gonna play a Seeker of the Way, of a Ninja to draw. Interesting. Nothing I can do. Land? Right, it's a tap land, but it's something. I could play Palace Sentinels. No, let's start with Seeker. Let's wait on Palace Sentinels. This is pretty risky for them to attack into. Scred that. Okay. So they could attack with all just to draw a card. No, they're not. I go down to 11. This is going to be close. Battle Screech. Let's jam. Another counterspell. Okay. Pass the turn. Still at 11. They have 6 cards. Spell Stutter Sprite. Oh, they're attacking with everything. Okay, they're going for it. I'm taking 5 down to 6. Another ninja? All right, I'm going to need to strands next turn, I think. They're drawing 2 cards. This is looking pretty sketch for me. Boros Garrison. Let's go float 1 mana, Garrison, looting, discard lands, pass the turn. And then I can go strands, I can block strands, flashback strands. I think I am going to play strands here. Also, I could certainly win this game on time. So they have a spell stutter in hand. Name blue. They eat that. They don't draw. They're at a minute and a half. They gotta kill me. I'm probably just jamming Palace Sentinels here. So I can jam Sentinels and Seeker and still have strands up. Okay, let's start with Thraben. They'll spell stutter it, sure. I'm just trying to play fast. Maybe that's wrong. Palace Sentinels. Playing on flashback strands here. Okay. I think I just wait. I know they can find a counterspell here, but this is ticking off their clock too. They're attacking with just the flyers. Let's go for this. They have Bolt. They do. Man, close game. Brutal. It sucks to lose when the opponent when you're ahead on time, when it's a really close game. Really, really good game. Close. Sharkcaster Mage got us. They played really well. And I might not have played perfectly. Maybe playing the Thraben is where I messed up because of Spell Stutter. So if I had played Seeker and they didn't have Counterspell, I could have gone Seeker, Flashback, Battle Screech, and then won that way. I was just felt like I was under time pressure as well. I didn't think of that till right now, basically. So damn, I was trying to play fast too. I was ahead on time. I maybe could have taken another 30 seconds, but I wanted to stay ahead on time and really keep the time pressure on, and I ended up losing because of it. That was tough. All right, I'll see you in round three. That was fun. It was a close match. I think we both played pretty well considering like the time constraints. Let me know if you think there's anything I could have done differently there, but that was fun. I'll see you in round three. All right, welcome to round three. That was a crazy match. Finally have a pretty decent looking hand here. I think this deck is strong. Okay, we're against the Monowhite Menace again. I think this matchup's reasonable for us. Probably just jam a Seeker next turn. We'll see what they do. The Convoke creature can be a little annoying, but the fact that we have two O-Ring, or one O-Ring, two Journey, four Strands main, just like gives us a lot of outs to what they're doing. At least they won't have such a grindy match like the last game. At least most likely not. I'm just so timid with these Faithless Lootings. I just always wait on them till I like have a perfect discard. Maybe I'm too aggressive on like the fact like on my weight on them. I just like value the getting like, a perfect looting every time where I want to discard bad cards, and maybe I just need to fire them off sooner. But I think I could have. I think if with more experience with the deck, I probably could have won that last game. But this is my first league ever with the deck. And I think I played reasonably well considering. And yeah, I'm gonna jam Seeker because they don't have Vigilance yet, and Seeker kind of puts pressure on them. Like, oh, can I even attack through Seeker? So I'm just gonna jam it. Hawk would be a decent play there too, but next turn I can go Hawk plus loot away extra Hawks potentially and try to find what I need, like Strands or whatever. So I'm just gonna jam Seeker, pass, and then again I can reevaluate next turn, but I'm probably planning on going play Hawk and then play looting and then decide what I want to discard. I do like to try to play really fast and just always be ahead on time because I hate losing to the clock. So I always like to think about my plays like ahead of time. For example, like I'm thinking about, okay, this is a good thing to do just in Magic in general. Like I made this play and now I'm looking at my hand. I'm considering, okay, they play that is vigilance, but I'm considering my plays for next turn, and most likely like I want to look to play Hawk into looting, but when I draw a card, I'll reevaluate. Okay, Palace Sentinels, I already had one of those. That doesn't really change anything. Therefore, I'm still going to go with my original play of Hawk into looting, and then that way I can play faster. So I think I'll just take two Hawks because I don't want to have to discard and then play looting. I can't attack here. Another Palace Sentinel that is not great. I do kind of want a Garrison. Could discard a second Sentinels. I don't know if I need two of them. I think I can just card Sentinels, right? Hawk is actually good with Rally. Yeah, let's just discard double Sentinels, pass. I can just take 5 here again. As long as I'm not like literally dead to that, I can just keep taking for now. I know it's a little risky, but yeah, I want to build up my board presence so then eventually my Hawks can get there on with a big Rally the Peasants. That's the game plan. We can also go Hawk again plus looting next turn and like dig through our deck pretty far. Plus discarding a Prismatic Strands to play it for 0 mana is also a sweet play. Benevolent Blessing named White. Sure. So they can no longer put any more enchantments on it, but they have a 2-turn clock. So I have to find something next turn. But I have a lot of, I guess I have 3 looks for prismatic strands. Journey to Nowhere. Oh my god, and they just went pro white. Unreal. If they played around that, that's sick. That's well played from the opponent, but I think most likely they just um, did that to get through the damage. So I think I'm leading Faithless Looting here, actually. I could float 1 white mana with Garrison, play Garrison, and then tap Crag for red, play Looting to discard Plains if I want to. I think I like that line. If I add white red, I play Garrison, I bounce Plains, then I go Looting. Oh no, I don't think this was right either because now I have to discard Strands. I wanted to have Strands in hand. Bolt. I think that's just game. I think I'm dead. I think they got me. This creature has pro white, so I cannot journey it. I cannot bolt it. Oh no, yeah, I cannot gain life either with this because they can block it. I'll try to play this game out, but yeah, I think I'm just straight dead here. Oh, I already played a land in Boros Garrison. Yeah, that probably was not perfect either. I'll just play Hawk because that's all I can do. Sure. And just, oh, I should have attacked with Hawk too. They're gonna block, but I don't actually gain life. I was just seeing if they don't block for some reason. Then I might not die. All right. Monowhite Menace got us in round 1. We could not find what we needed. Yeah, I think I like no sideboard. Let's just jam. I'll see you in game 2. We got this. All right, game 2 against Monowhite, the Menace. We're on the play. This hand's not great, but I think I'm supposed to keep. Seeker is decent in this matchup a lot of the times. We have an Abrade. We can just draw into a Strands or something. We have so many good cards in this matchup. I just want to keep a functional hand with lands. And I mean, our spells are decent here. Yeah, this hand can get better. Maybe we should mulligan try to find like a Strands, but again, I'd rather have mana and just draw into a Strands than try to like mulligan and find it. It's like I need pressure plus Strands anyway, so I think this is a pretty obvious keep. All right, they're on 6. Of course they are because that deck should have to mulligan pretty much every game. All right, they keep 6, super lucky. They get to draw a card up to 7. Let's see if they have a functional draw. I'm just planning to go Seeker, Trailblazer. It's the most annoying card. Just go Plains, Seeker, pass. Again, we will need to draw something at some point with this hand, but I still think it's a keep. Especially like if they did not have exactly Trailblazer, having a Braid was pretty nice. Because imagine they just went like 1/1 there. I could just braid it right now, and then maybe they don't have a second creature. Maybe it takes them longer to get started, and then I can start running out some Seekers. Like, I think this hand is just a keep, even though it's bad. And of course, drawing land was like our worst draw possible. That's annoying too, considering vigilance. But I can actually attack, and I don't think they can block here. Because then I can just go a Braid. Maybe I just wait, and then I just play Crag, another Seeker. Yeah, I think I do that. That might even entice them to attack, like, to block next turn, considering, like, they don't think I have anything. But playing out multiple Seekers seems great. Plus, they're probably just leaving up a pro red spell right now anyway. I'm just going to play as many Seekers as I can, and then I can pump them all at the same time. Okay, that's annoying too. Now they have a 4/8 Vigilance. Probably protection up as well again. This is looking rough. Boros Garrison, not quite going to do it. I think I'm just waiting again. I think I'm just going to go Seeker plus Boros Garrison and then pass the turn. And hopefully I'll draw a spell. Oops. Hopefully I'll draw a spell next turn that like makes these Seekers relevant. I can potentially gain like 12 life next turn if I draw a spell. Drawing a Faithless Looting would be insane. I think they have a protection spell up, like either an Emergence Scathe or a Blessing or something. All right, they're going another Cartouche. 6/10, first strike Vigilance. We might be getting taken down by the Monowhite Menace here. We'll see. I'll go to 10. We have a 6/10. O-Ring. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to play O-Ring here. Trigger a million things. Always yield. And then always yield to Prowess as well. I'm going to try to target Trailblazer. They'll probably protect it. I probably still need to go for just attack with all. Wonder if I want to hit a warrior here. I don't think that can be right. I mean, they're for sure going to have Emergence Scathe here. The way they've been playing, like, they 100% have it. Yeah, Blessing. Okay. So they have a 9/13. I do need to gain as much life as possible. I think I'm going a Braid right now on a warrior. And then attack with all. Then I can at least gain 15. Or, no, I only gain 12. Or, yeah, I gain 12. I lose a Seeker. I go to 22. And I have to draw something still, but at least this gives me like time and a potential to win. Where is if I don't O-Ring Trailblazer, I don't think that's right. They also go down to 12, so that's something. I can still draw Journey here. Obviously, Prismatic Strands buys me 2 turns. Palace Sentinels into Prismatic Strands, please. One time. I'm getting hit for 8 down to 10. I still have 2 turns left, most likely. Journey, one of my Seekers. Okay, I've seen them play this card. Makes sense. Thraben's not bad. I think I'm going to go with Thraben, crack the clue right now. All right. It's not good. Let's just go Crag, pass. I will try to chump if I'm able to. I just want to buy as much time as possible. Again, drawing strands buys me a lot of turns. They'll probably just attack with this. They have 3 cards. Now that they played Blessing, I feel like they do not have Emergence Scathe, or they would have played that. They could have another Blessing, though. They're going for Umbra, okay. I'm going to need to find some flyers here. There's Strand. That buys me 2 turns. Do I want to play one more land? If I draw a Looting, I might draw another land off Looting anyway. I think I'm just going to try to take, because they only have white sources no matter what. I don't think they can counter Strands or prevent or like stop it. So as long as I'm not dead, I'm going to just take the damage, and then next turn I can Strands. I have 7 mana, so even if I draw Battle Screech, I can go Battle Screech and Flashback and still have Strands up. So I'm just going to take 9 here, go to 2, and then if they play another spell to go for lethal, then I'll go for Strands. But as long as it's not lethal, I won't go for Strands. Yeah, I'll just go to 2, it's fine. Could get wrecked if I draw Faithless Looting on the next turn, but I think I just pass here. I go for Strands. Benevolent Blessing, sure. Again, I need to draw like a Battle Screech. Pro white, that's smart. Now I need to basically Strands every turn for the rest of the game. I don't think there's anything in mono white like a Flaring Pain that stops this. Ooh, this is actually bad for the opponent. So I get to block here. I guess they could have a Blessing. No, but this prevents... Oh, no. This doesn't actually work. Because this prevents all white sources. So this even prevents my own Seeker. So I don't actually gain life. I name white. I stay at 2. Okay, there's the Battle Screech. Okay. Battle Screech. Flashback, Battle Screech. And then still have Strands up. And then I can draw like a Looting or another Strands. Another Strands is obviously what I need to find. But Apparition, exile my Strands. All right, that's game. Back in Apparition. Wow. We got by the Monowhite Menace there. Damn. Didn't find Screech early enough. 1 and 2. I'll see you in round 4. Again, I don't think necessarily that I'm... Oh, I should have even realized that was the same opponent. But I don't think I necessarily misplayed against Mono White there in round 3. I think I just... Sometimes you get got by that deck. It's just my Menace. 0 non-bounce lands. Got a mulligan. I've had to mulligan a lot here. I think I'm getting pretty unlucky. Yeah, this doesn't work either. So I kept 4. I suppose I can keep Crag. I can just discard land like basic. Just take it really slow. I mean, I'm on a mulligan to 4 anyway. Don't think I need untapped lands. I mean, that's super greedy by me, but I'd rather just like play the ultimate clunkiness here. We're against Elves? Okay, well, I don't even really want to Faithless Looting yet, as funny as that is. Do I want to? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna wait. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I was supposed to looting that turn, but I think I like waiting. Because I can find more lands naturally and then looting them away. I do want to kill this priest. Okay. I think I'm just going to go Flame Slash this, Crag, go. Plan to Battle Screech next turn. Wait on looting as long as possible. Vanguard. Okay, that's kind of scary. Birchlore. Do they have another elf? No. Okay, Guardian. I'm just going to play that. Because that stops their Vanguard. It's a good thing for me to get this Battle Screech going as well. I mean, for a mulligan to 4, we're doing okay. I don't have any Cannonades in the main, though. Denizen? Okay. This is also a 3/3 right now. I kind of feel like I need to kill Denizen. That's just going to start putting counters everywhere. guess I could kill Denizen next turn. It's just going to make a couple big things, though. That is pretty annoying. I could also just go Battle Screech, Flashback, Battle Screech this turn, take some damage, and then bolt this next turn. No, this can even put a +1/+1 counter on itself. All right. Just going to bolt this and pass. This is why I hate Faithless Looting. I feel like, I mean, I'm mulligan to 4 here, but I feel like most of the time there's just no good cards to discard. Like, I just hate, oh, another Denizen. Okay, well, now I'm in a looting. Okay, discard land, Battle Screech, Journey the Denizen, pass. They have a 4/4. My Guardian is stopping that for now. I can start playing multiple Battle Screeches out soon. Maybe get there in the air. Oh no, 1/2 reach? Oh no. And Bertor Ranger Morph. Sure. Alright, you can attack into my Guardian. I'm going to block. Alright, let's go. I'm not going to play that land because I want to discard it to looting. I can take some damage here. I want to get my birds going. Next turn I can flashback another Battle Screech, get more birds going. Try to win with like a Rally the Peasants here that I draw. And I'm taking a lot of damage here. Just 7 actually, it's not too bad. Thraben, okay. Let's go with Thraben, get my clue. I think I'm going to flashback looting right now. Maybe I should have done that first. That was probably bad sequencing. Discard land. Flashback Battle Screech. Then attack for 2 in the air. I'm actually like doing okay in this game here. They have a 7/7, but I have a Guardian. Oh no, I forgot about Reach. I even just talked about it. That was a mistake. Needed to bolt that Jespera Sentinel. No, lead the Stampede. Hit only 2 things. Another Vanguard and a Sentinel. That's bad for me. And they're going to play Sentinel. They have 2 cards left. What is it? Do they have like a negate? Rally the Peasants. Okay. I think I go Bolt Sentinel. Then attack with all of these. I can win this game, even though I misplayed. Man, I'm not playing that tight this league. Bolt that. Are they going to go negate here? If they go negate, it's actually fine, considering I drew Rally. I think I might be able to win. Because I can just chump this 9/9 with my Guardian. I can just bounce off of it. And then this Rally is going to be insane with all these birds. Don't need to crack this clue. I'm just going to go for a Rally and then Rally next turn. I feel like they might have negate. Like, why are they thinking for so long if they don't have anything? I'm like pretty confident they have negate here. All right. Well, it looks like they're letting that resolve. I can't attack with my Thraben, but I can attack with all of these. They're going to block with Sentinel. I'm going to go Rally. I wonder if they go negate. If they do, then good on them. No, they don't have it. All right. I mean, they're dead next turn. They have to draw something. I just have Flashback Rally kill you. Mulligan to 4. Get there against Elves. Corian doesn't do anything. Can F6 here. I'm blocking their 10-10 with my Guardian. They have 2 cards left. Priest doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure they lose. I'm at 14. Again, I can block this here. They have no outs to this. The one Guardian has been coming through. I've seen some lists play 2 or 3 Guardian main. And, I mean, a lot of decks just like can't answer this once it comes down. It's just kind of clunky being a 4-mana threat. But it has been really good for me. They're going to attack with all Desperation. Then I just block the 11/11 and a 1/1. Take not lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they have some type of pump spell like a Wirewood Pride? Look that card up if you don't know it. It's 1 mana instant, +X for each elf you control. Or I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure, but nobody plays it anymore. Wow. This deck is strong. I think we got there, even with the misplay attack. And then we get to bring in 2 Cannonade. I think that's it. Yeah, they concede. Mulligan to 4, easy. Cannonades come in, and I think that's it. What's my worst card in the deck? Faithless Looting? Faithless Looting does help me function quicker, like being able to discard strands. Could side out a land, like an Ash Barrens. I'm gonna be on the draw. I don't hate that. I could discard I could side out land +1 Faithless Looting. Don't think that's like ultra greedy or anything. Could just discard or side out 2 looting. I think I like land plus looting. Looting is good, but I think everything pretty much is good. I think even Sentinels plus Strands is good. I could go down 1 Sentinels and keep the land just to make sure I function, but I'll go a little bit greedy. I think Sentinels plus Strands is like still decent in this matchup, and 61 cards. Didn't even notice that. All right, I mean, I'll keep. His hand's not good, but at least we have double strands. We have a bolt to interact. Maybe a draw into a Cannonade. Cannonade is obviously insane against them. Spider Silk Armor, sure. Okay, I'm gonna have to discard a card here. I think I just discard a Strands. Oh, maybe I should have just gone Seeker of the Way there. What am I doing? Actually, no. Getting Red Source into play, I think, is better. I think discarding 1 Strands is actually maybe just good here anyway. All right. That's kind of what I was scared of, but I can just bolt that. So I am really glad I went for Boros Garrison here. I can go Seeker plus a Lightning Bolt. They have 1 card left. Definitely just kill this. Yeah, I'm actually feeling good. I really like the Boros Garrison play. I was originally thinking I want to get a red source in, and then right when I played it, I was like, oh, I could have played Seeker to knock this card. It felt bad, but I still think this was actually the right play. So I'm happy with where this went. Let's just go land. Lightning Bolt this. Seeker of the Way, go. And now I have Strands up. I can just jam a Guardian next turn. They haven't drawn any like draw spells yet. Yeah, this is looking great for me. Could even just jam Battle Screech. I don't need this yet. They have a 1/3 reach, but I can just start making a million birds. Start going to town on my birds. I like it. Battle Screech. I will just flashback Battle Screech rather than attack with Seeker. I don't think like attacking with a 3/3 lifelink is really like that relevant. I think I'd rather do this. I think that's better. find a rally at some point. I mean, I could see a build of this deck where you just like maybe even play a third rally just because it's so good. But maybe two is the right number. I'm just a Boros Monarch noob anyway, so what do I know? Not lead the Stampede. Don't do it. Oh, Distant Melody, draw 3. Okay. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Quarian, sure. They're untapping Sentinel for a blocker, maybe. And Priest, okay. Scary, but beatable. They're attacking with the they're attacking with that just for one, just because they can untap it. Sure. Oblivion Ring, wow. I could Oblivion Ring the Priest to just like keep them way off mana, but I can also just Oblivion Ring the Sentinel. Alternatively, which I think I'm going to do, is just play Battle Screech, flashback Battle Screech, no attack, or at least just attack with just Seeker. And then that sets me up for a good turn next turn. So yeah, let's just go Battle Screech. Again, I can't attack with my birds because they can untap Sentinel with Quarian and block. I don't want that to happen. And I want to play both of these pre-combat to trigger my Seeker prowess. And I am going to be attacking with this Seeker of the way here. I'll just play Boros Garrison post-combat. I don't think I'm attacking with birds. If I attacked with all 3 of my birds, they eat 1 and take 2 extra damage. I don't think that's worth. But having triple Prismatic Strands here is pretty good. They could be the version with, oh wow, second Spider Silk Armor. Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. All their creatures have reach because of Spider Silk Armor, so that's actually good against my birds. But I'll probably now go. I guess I can O-ring a Priest or a Spider Silk Armor for 5 mana. I think I actually just want to go land Guardian the Guild Pack, pass. I mean, eventually I'm going to draw Rally the Peasants too. I still have a Strands in the yard and 2 Strands in hand. They have like no attacks ever. They have to like draw their deck to win. Plains doesn't do anything, obviously. Just wondering if I want to O-ring a Priest. Seems pretty bad. It will be good if they draw like a Lead the Stampede. But I'd rather keep an O-ring for like a Timberwatch Elf, I think. I think I'll just give them the mana and start attacking for 2. Again, unless they have literally Valakut Invoker or whatever the 3 mana, 2/3 red card is that deals for 8 mana, it can deal 3 damage to a player. Unless they have exactly that card, I think I just can fog indefinitely almost. Okay, I'll attack, play Seeker. Again, Rally the Peasant still is going to be pretty good because it's going to deal with most of their board. They're at 12 also. Vanguard, it doesn't really do anything. If they had 1 Spider Silk, I could O-ring it and take them off reach. Reach is just like a hard keyword to remember for some reason. Right, Plains is not good, but we're hitting them down to 10 here. I don't think they really have attacks against these 8 birds. Not to mention, we have double strands here. Or triple strands, or a million strands. Okay. Another Battle Screech is actually good. Hit them down to 8. goes Screech. Oh, maybe I was supposed to go Screech, Flashback, Screech, and then attack with both my Seekers. But maybe not. All right, just pass. No Distant Melody. Scary. They might be able to like draw their deck here. I mean, even then, unless they have that specific, even if they have that red card, I can like Strands so many times that I can even just Strands name red, and then I still have my Guardian going. So like, I think I can Strands for enough turns that I don't know if they can win, even if they draw their entire deck. They have 9 cards in hand. Sure, Lead the Stampede, resolves. They hit these 3, sure. There's the Timberwatch. I can O-ring that. One second, let me pause. All right, they're going Sentinel, it's fine. They can have as much as they want. Again, I'm just going to rely on these Strands here. Maybe they make too big of an attack as well, and I just get to kill them with all my flyers. Because if they don't have enough blockers, I might just be able to get them. Priest, sure. Morph, you got it. This is actually Carless, which is good to remember, but I'm at 23, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, they went test just because I stepped away for literally a second. They're at 8. They have a ton of blockers, but yeah. I guess they could have a Flaring Pain. I guess there's nothing I can do about Flaring Pain, but I think that is what it is. I think I'll just attack for 2. And I can't play around Flaring Pain, so I'm just not going to. That's... Oh, they can block with that to 2/4? Oh man, forgot about that. It's not monocolored, that's colorless, which I was just talking about. I think I'm just going O-ring their Morph here. Okay. Oh, Vines? Sure. This is going to be rough. I hope they just try to draw like pretty much their entire deck with a Distant Melody because it's like fun to do that. And then I get to just Strands like indefinitely, and then they mill out. That's the goal. I can't really deal with both of these Spider Silk Armors as well. Now I can't attack with this. They're attacking with their 2/4 Morph. I can actually kill this and gain some life. Interesting. I could just block with like... Oh, target creature gets +X/+X. Okay, no, I can't. All right, well, I think I'll just block with Bird if they're just going to just attack with that. Sure. Again, I think I need to play for the super long game here. I want to save my Strands. If they're not making me cast Strands, then I'm not going to cast it. All right, another Battle Screech. Sure. Flash it back. I'll pass the turn. not sure that battle or my anthem is going to be good enough. My rally the peasants. I'm just going to keep chumping if they let me. I don't know why they're not attacking with more stuff. Doesn't seem correct to me, but that's where we're at right now. I'll just keep chumping with a bird. All right, looting, sure. Did I play out my lands? Man, yeah, should have played better here. Looting, discard land. Seeker, actually. Seeker doesn't do anything. Go with Thraben. Then I can draw a card. Oh, I tapped 1 mana too many. Then let's crack Clue now. Hawk. Okay, I have a Strands in the yard. I think I'm actually safe to go Hawk. Could be a little greedy. Maybe I just don't need to do this. Maybe they have a counter for my flashback Strands. Yeah, they could easily have negate. What? I thought I clicked on all 3. If they have negate here, it's just so annoying that I did this. All right. Just going to pass the turn. Going to keep waiting. Again, they're not making me use Prismatic Strands for some reason. Maybe they're like scared of something. I'm not sure exactly what. Maybe they're scared of me attacking back for the win. I guess they are at 8. But shouldn't they attack with more stuff? They have like double Timberwatch plus Corian. I don't know. Let's see, do they even have more creatures than me? I have 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. They could start making me use Strands, but I guess then that would leave them open to attacks back. But shouldn't they attack with like both the Vanguards, both Morphs, and all that stuff? Seems kind of wrong to me. All right, let's flashback looting to start. Seeker of the Way triggers. Just discard land, Hawk. I'll try to play a Journey. I'll try to hit a Morph. Might as well. And then I'll play a Boros Garrison and leave up Strands in the yard and Strands in hand. Definitely want to leave up like as many Strands as I can here. They're definitely, they might just be on 4 binds. I probably want to keep this land in hand as well for extra lootings that I might draw. Sure. Oh, they have quad Vanguard. I didn't even realize. I should definitely be attacking with more stuff. Like, they're just giving me so many extra turns here. They're attacking with 2 things. I mean, I'll block both. Again, I just don't want to, I just want to like not use Strands as long as possible. I'm not really winning by damage here, so. All right, I think I'll just play a Hawk and pass. I guess they're just playing a little bit too scared since they're at 8. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're just misplaying. They have 22 cards left. This game could still go for a while longer. I'm just going to block again if they keep letting me. Like, why aren't they attacking with their 13-13? Or their 13-15, I should say. It's not like they have good blocks on that or they need it to block. They're just not thinking of it, I think. All right, there's Cannonade. Man, I should have O-ringed this. Could have wrathed a lot of their board. I'm just going to hold the Cannonade. Also hold lands in case I draw looting here. I'm a little bit behind on time. lead the Stampede. It's fine. Okay, those don't do anything. They have 18 cards left. And I have 5 turns of fogs, and they're not making me use fog at all yet. I guess they cannot cast Distant Melody anymore, or they'll draw their deck. Once they start attacking with more stuff, I'm gonna have to start playing Strands. If I block, I mean they can't Timber Watch, and I just get to not use Strands over and over and over. Eventually, I might be able to double Cannonade after after they go for something. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's close. Can also draw more Lootings. Palace Sentinels. Sure, I'll take the Monarch. That gives me more time to draw more cards that I need. Bolt. Okay, Bolt is something. I have 2 more Bolts left in the deck. Let's see what they attack with now. Just 2 more still? Come on. I mean, I'll just continue with the trend. These don't have trample. Again, if I don't block, they can activate these Timber Watches and just kill me. Or I'll have to play a Strands, and I just want to not play Strands as long as possible. Eventually, I'll draw triple Bolt. I have 2 more left in the deck. So I want to leave myself an out to do that too. I think opponent is just not playing correctly here. Crag, sure, I'll play that. I think there's at some point I do want to play lands. Especially because I might have to start discarding soon. All right, Flame Slash. Doesn't really do anything in the face of all these Timber Watches. It can be tough to decipher exactly what you need to do and what's going on in these games when they get to this stage, because as you can see, this board presence is insane. Imagine playing this on mobile. No chance. All right, they're attacking with this finally. I'm gonna block it. They're attacking with one of them. They felt like they can. Sure. I'm just gonna keep blocking. Yeah, I'm running out of creatures, but at least I have the out of drawing triple bolt, and I have a lot more draw steps, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. Raven, yep, that draws a card. I guess the opponent could draw Flaring Pain, like I said, but not everybody plays that, so I have to discard a card here. Do I go Bolt Face? I think I do because of Faithless Looting. Might want to hold all these cards. It's not like Cannonade's actually going to do anything on this anyway. I don't really want to cue them in that I'm going for a triple bolt play. So, is there any way I want Cannonade? I don't think so. If they were attacking with the Vanguards earlier, I would just be dead in this game, I think. Another Morph, sure. I guess my Strands don't deal with these Morphs as well. I'm just going to keep blocking for now. Maybe next turn I have to start playing a Strands. Because I need to keep blocking these Morphs, so I probably need to start Strandsing as early as next turn. Mountain is not good. 21 cards to 15. I have the Monarch. There's another Cannonade. Again, I don't think actually Cannonade does anything because I don't want to wrath their board except for their massive Vanguards. I guess I could have done that. They even have these. It doesn't do anything. All right. So now I'm going to go block, 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 and then I'm going to Strands from hand, name green. So I do need to find my other bolts pretty soon. I also have multiple more lootings, but as long as bolts aren't like the bottom cards, I have a decent chance here. I guess I'm almost out of creatures. Boros Garrison. It's not going to do it. Do I even need to play Boros Garrison? I don't know. I mean, opponent doesn't seem to have any negates or anything, so I have two more bolts. Discard a land. Alright, I do need to block all these morphs every turn. I guess I can gain some life with these Seekers. I'm also behind on time here, which is rough. Alright, let's plan on trying to gain some life. Block, block, block. I guess I may have misplayed by not Strandsing earlier, but I think this is good. I still have outs to win. Sure. Strands named Green. Whoa, lag. Or something. Moto not being able to handle this. Alright, they're using their Timber Watches, sure. They have one Quarian on the battlefield. For what that's worth. They're untapping this. Sure. These don't have trample. Maybe I was supposed to play one from the yard while I still have green creatures. Another Strands in hand. Could go for Flame Slash on this now, but don't think that's super relevant. I think I'm dead here, actually. Because I can't block all three morphs. I could have gone for Flame Slash on one, but they can just pump it now. Yeah. Damn. I mean, I had outs. Their morphs, I think, are going to get there, though. Now I'm like less time for game 3. Not that that's super relevant in this matchup. All right, they got there. Let's just not waste any more time. Damn. Let's see where those bolts are. There's one. And there's the other one. Okay. 6 to the bottom card. Hmm. I mean, we showed them candidate, but I still don't hate it. Yeah. I think I just run 20 lands. I think that's fine. We were like almost able to get there. Spider Silk Armor kind of got us. Man, how much do you have to mulligan with this deck? This is insane. Keep this hand. I think I just put back one of these red spells, just because I can't cast them yet. They mulligan to 6 as well. Elves does have to mulligan a lot as well. They play a really low land count. We'll see if they go down to 5 here. They kept... Our curve is actually pretty reasonable. Gonna just jam a hawk next turn. Probably just get 2 more hawks. I don't think I need to get all 3 yet. Try to play fast here, since I'm behind on time. Okay, they have a good 6, it looks like. I needed to find like a red source, an untapped red source to kill this, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. They have a 1/2 reach as well. Just going to pass and draw a card with Clue. Maybe I can find a Cannonade. Another Vanguard, okay. Hopefully that's their only play. Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, if I find Cannonade, I can still win. They have a 4/4, but I'd rather like everything else. I wonder if I'm even supposed to chump, considering I'm supposed to try to find Cannonade. Actually, don't hate that. Just gonna chump now, even though it like doesn't seem that great. Just try to find Cannonade here. Seeker, okay. I could kill this Vanguard with Bolt. And then just not play anything else this turn. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna plan on just chumping this Vanguard again. They can gain some life, that's fine. Timberwatch, okay, that really shortens my lifespan. Now I literally have to find Cannonade on this draw step, or I think I'm dead. I have Corian plus Timberwatch now. So I could have not blocked there as well, so I could flash back a Screech, but I don't think that does it. Maybe they didn't play well last game. Maybe they won't play well again. Just pass. Looks like we're going down though. I don't think I played that well this league, honestly. Another Well-Wisher, sure. Now I can't even Cannonade, really. I mean, with Corian plus Timberwatch, it's going to be rough. I think I'm just dead pretty much no matter what. Oh, they're only attacking with 2 things? They're attacking with Corian Ranger? So they save the Corian. Okay. Now this makes me kill a lot more if I draw Cannonade. I guess they have a 7/7 out still. Again, if they just attack, I'm just super, super dead. It's not like I actually have any outs. Just so dead on board, but I'll try. Maybe they don't go for it. Are they also not gaining a bunch of life? All right, now it looks like they're going for it. And they just pump, untap, pump. All right, we got here. A lot of mulligans this league too. I'll have to play this deck again at some point. Looks like we're going down. Come on, opponent. All right, that's lethal. That's all they need to do. Just tap the Timberwatch, target anything. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it was already lethal. All right, GG's, they got us. 1 and 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop from this league. It's getting pretty late here. I need to get to sleep actually, but thank you for watching. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. I definitely could have played a little bit better against Shortcaster Mage. I need definitely some refinement with this deck. That was my first league ever with the list. We played against some good opponents. We beat Monowhite once. We lost to Monowhite, and then we just lost a close one to Elves. They should have beaten us better, but we got there. We didn't have great hands against them. We mulliganed a lot throughout the league. Sharkcaster Mage barely got us in a really long, grindy match. But I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to drop. I'll just drop right now. Um, I know I could play one more, try to get a win for 50 play points, but again, I'm tired. I don't feel like finishing the league later. I think this is fine. I'm not worried about the play points really. Um, Here's the deck. I probably would just run it back. I again think this deck is really strong. I need to get a little bit better at it. Really liked it. A lot of fun. Again, I'll try it again at some point. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry I couldn't do better this day, but we'll get them next time. Peace.